Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Dory Talks. I'm Dory Sukup, founder of Inspiration Management, and today I'm here to discuss the differences between being ordinary and extraordinary. So happy Thanksgiving first of all. You know, November is a month that many people focus on giving and thanking, usually more than any other month of the year. And sometimes, as you know, we get caught up being busy, and it takes Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving holiday, to make us stop and show how grateful and thankful we are for our lives and our nation. We are so fortunate to be living in the land of opportunities. Millions of people from all around the world would love to be given the opportunity to move to America. We see this, as a matter of fact, daily, don't we? Absolutely. So as humans, no matter where we live, we can live a life at its fullest, make a positive impact, and succeed in all aspects of life. Or some make excuses. They simply exist every single day, going through the motions and living a mediocre life. The choice is ours to make. It's what I call the ordinary versus extraordinary syndrome. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. So here are the facts. We are all born with the same body parts, right? We all are humans. We all look alike on the outside. We all have heads, we have arms, we have bodies, etc. But we are all different on the inside. A person's inner self, mind, imagination, characteristics, habits, and discipline is what determines if someone is ordinary or extraordinary. So what is the difference? What is the difference between the two? Well, here are the facts again. Extraordinary people is a person who goes beyond what is expected or usual. It's being phenomenal. It's being unique and unusual, being rare, uncommon, very special. You hear words to describe them like exceptional, amazing, always going the extra mile. Usually, extraordinary people are successful at all levels of life, not just financial levels. On the other hand, ordinary people is when a person does just enough. They settle for common, normal, typical, unexceptional. You know, vanilla, we can describe them as. But being extraordinary and ordinary is definitely a choice people make daily. The world is made up of both types of people. But my mission for this Dory Talk is to help as many people as possible become extraordinary. So let's start with this. What about you? Would you say you are extraordinary or ordinary? So here are a few characteristics to help you assess your extraordinary level. So let's go through them and see how you measure up. The first one, the first characteristic I want to talk to you about is dreaming big or small. That's again an option. So I was listening to Oprah the other morning while I was getting ready for work, and she was speaking about her childhood, where she lived on the farm, how poor she was. She was living with her grandma, and her grandma hoped that Oprah can grow up to be a maid, housekeeper, like her mom or her grandma. But Oprah had other dreams. She did not want that life. And as you know, the rest is history. So for years, Oprah has made a big difference in people's lives. She took extraordinary to a whole new level. So the question to you is this: are you dreaming big, or is small thinking keeping you down, keeping you from growing? Okay, You may be thinking, but I'm not Oprah, Dory. What are you talking about? You don't have to be Oprah to be extraordinary. There are many extraordinary people in the medical spa industry. So I want to introduce you to a couple. I remember when I first met Shelby Miller. I was speaking at a conference. She was still working in a medical spa then. We spoke about her leaving and starting her own business. She had a vision and a big dream. Let's fast forward a few years. Shelby Miller is an entrepreneur. She opened up her own medical practice in Utah. She opened actually in the middle of the pandemic. She has now a thriving business with a team of experts helping her. Shelby is very extraordinary. If she can do it, so can anyone else. You have to start first with a big dream to be extraordinary. So I want you to follow Shelby on Instagram. You can find her at aesthetic_injector, or you can go to rumaesthetic.com and check out all the great things she's doing. So congratulations, Shelby, on your growth. Number 2 is commitment and consistency to being extraordinary. It's not something that you do part-time. It takes a commitment to the dream, the vision, and the consistency no matter what. No one was more committed to this vision more than Steve Jobs. You all know him, right? He wanted to change the way we use computers. He wanted to change the way we listen to music. He wanted to change the phone. Even though he had many obstacles to overcome, he never stopped being extraordinary. And you know what? He expected everyone around him to be extraordinary too. He never gave up. Even after he got fired from his own company, he went on to do even greater things. Yeah, you might be thinking again, I'm not Steve Jobs, but you know what? There are many committed physicians who made the leap from medical practice to medical spas. One of my favorite success stories is Mastermind member Dr. Lonnie Green, founder of Rejuvenate MD. They're located in Virginia. They are amazing, him and his team. Sure, the beginning was challenging, but now they are on track to generate over $5 million in revenue this year. And they are making such a big impact on their community. He's known on Instagram as the Aesthetic Ninja, and his medical spa is in the process of expanding, moving to a bigger location so they can help actually more people. So as you see, commitment and consistency works both ways. Either you can be ordinary or you can be extraordinary. Again, you make that choice. And I want to encourage you to make the choice to be extraordinary because the rewards are definitely worth it. Number three is being a lifetime learner, not a watcher. You know, there are some people that just stand around and watch things go by. As a matter of fact, there's been many studies that have been published as to how much the wealthiest people, those who are extraordinary people in the world, read. Yes, read. How many books do you read? For example, Warren Buffett reads 600 pages a day. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Sounds like me. That's about how many I read. And many, many others are definitely readers. They read at least, most successful people or extraordinary people read at least 2 books per month. So as I mentioned, I am one of those people. I have a library in my office with so many books because I love reading and listening to great content. So on the other hand, here's the truth here. Ordinary people watch a lot of TV. They're scrolling social media platforms. They're watching and binging on Netflix. You know, I've never done that. I don't know how that works because I would never sit in front of the TV for hours watching it. On average, listen to this. On average, an ordinary person watches 5 hours of TV per day. Just imagine if they reduced it by 1 hour and read something for 1 hour instead of just keep watching and watching so they can become extraordinary. There are extraordinary people all around. So remember, the more you learn, the more you earn. And extraordinary people are always striving to improve and to learn new things. They don't just stand still or waste time watching what other people are doing. So you really need to make sure that you are having all these characteristics that are helping you become actually extraordinary. So I love the path that some of the Inspiration Management Mastermind members are taking. Many want to share their expertise by helping other professionals improve their skills and actually the entire industry reputation. One of my favorites is Dr. Lisa Vujic. She's the founder of Renew Med Spa, and she also has a training institute. Her facility is over 12,000 square feet, and she is in Barre, New Hampshire. She not only runs a very successful medical practice, but she also offers clinical training in her institute. Dr. Vujic Training Institute offers one-on-one training with models to help improve your skills and increase guest satisfaction. Dr. Lisa Vujic is definitely an extraordinary person and a leader in the medical spa industry. Number 4, leading, not copying the competition. Here's the fact. There is no shortage to mediocrity in our industry, in the medical spa industry. Everyone copies everyone. Let the competition be ordinary, not you. Copying the competition will not get you ahead. You'll be like everyone else. Only the top 5% of the population are actually extraordinary people. Make a choice to be one of them. To be extraordinary as a business or a provider, you must stop thinking about yourself and think of your clients instead, your consumers instead, and how you can make their lives better through your experiences and your expertise. This will help differentiate you from the competition and attract great consumers to you who will be willing to pay you a lot more for the same things that your competition actually offers. After all, remember, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. That's a quote from Jimmy Johnson. So don't copy what others do. Chart your own path instead. Why not, right? All right, number 5. Number 5 is love and gratitude. You see, extraordinary people are full of love and gratitude. They are focused on helping others and forgetting about their ego. Yes, ego. They give unconditional love to everyone they come in touch with. They don't judge. They don't judge others, make everyone feel special, and they are grateful for who they are. Most extraordinary people keep a journal, I do, with all the things that they are grateful for and how they make a difference in people's lives. If you don't have one, if you don't have a journal yet, now is a good time to start. Extraordinary people love everything about life. Wayne Dyer said, "You can't give what you don't have." This is why, if you want people to love you, you have to have love in you first, and then you're able to give love away. Give away love, and it will come streaming back into your own life. Fill your hearts with love and gratitude, and everyone will notice how extraordinary you are. Isn't it wonderful? So all you have to do is make a commitment to being extraordinary and watch your life change for the better. All right, so this is what I have for you. If you like this Dory Talk, please share it with others. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and leave us a comment. We would love to hear what you took away from this episode. And until next time, stay inspired.